in a team, but I don't think they've may know each other as well.
Yeah, there were. I think there was one moment which is very similar to, and they brought it up on commentary, the match that they had 2 years prior, where Hangman, every time he went for the buckshot lariat, Kenny would have a counter for it. And one occasion, just ran up before Hangman hit lariat. Boom, just hits the V trigger, knocking Hangman to the outside.
Yeah, I mean, also you got the bit. Also with same with Hangman Page, you obviously try and get the one winged angel, but obviously he knew how to he always that's the end. Obviously he got out of it. So I got to be honest, a lot of the counters were quite nice. Again, that kind of bit when he was doing it with that V trigger looked pretty nasty. Got to be honest. I forgot how much I love those V triggers, like how good they are. One thing I probably got to point out is when was the last time you saw Kenny Omega do that kind of, was it jump on the moonsault?
The Terminator moonsault. That one.
Yeah.
Where he jumps over the top rope. Yeah.
I haven't seen him do that in ages.
It was a staple of his matches in New Japan. Like even as a face, he'd get the crowd going. I mean, you could still do that in COVID era, just doing the claps if he was still in Japan. It'd still work.
Yeah, I mean, I think I was watching a match and I saw that. I was like, I haven't seen that in ages. Maybe that's a sign. Maybe that's just a slow thing, where it's like slowly moving towards the Kenny Omega we loved in New Japan, because it's been a year of kind of being a bit meh. But yeah, it's a lot of countering, a lot of. I mean, we've got to point out that power bomb on the outside by Hangman Page. I think it was like a pop up power bomb.
Yeah. Catching in, there was a bit of a country on the outside. I think they tried like a buckshot arrow over the rope. Or tried to carry him over. There was a counter. I think going for like another like powerbomb initially, or maybe a Tiger Driver. More counters. Straight boom, powerbomb right to the entranceway. That was lovely. Yeah,
I'm always. Maybe it's just because when it comes to power drivers, always irks me the wrong way a little bit. Because obviously it's a move that basically involves you basically dropping someone on their head, not on their head, but kind of near the area. Always makes me a bit unnervy,
Yeah, that one didn't look comfortable. That Tiger Driver looked very good, looked very effective, but that looks like a finisher. On anyone else, that would be their finishing move, but that's just.
I know, yeah, one or two of them power drivers in this match. I don't know, it just makes me feel uneasy, if you know what I mean.
Even the one with Hangman's where he attempts it twice, the Deadeye. So that's the one. He goes for the Deadeye on the outside, which Kenny counters, leading up to the powerbomb. But Hangman hits the Deadeye in the middle of the ring, which is a pile driver basically holding them behind your back, pretty much. So you have no idea where their head is. There's quite an element of risk, that one. Yeah.
It's even worse. That's even worse. I think it's a situation where I think it's like there was a good little like back and forth segment, like kind of like counters, where it's like one was doing a German suplex, they landed on the feet, and then I think Kenny done it, and then Hangman Page done the same thing. Then he countered it. I kind of like they were trying to do the whole like, okay, they know each other very well because they were a tag team for like nearly like a year or so, or like 6 months and stuff. So
yeah, like adrenaline takes over. So there's a point where Kenny Omega hits that dragon suplex, and usually boom, that's them down. Big old move, but Hangman, even though he's hurt, uses that momentum to pop up, boom, big lariat, and they both collapse. Just exhausted.
Yeah, I mean, again, it's one of those things. It's like, I mean, how long was this match? Like what, 15? I think they gave it 20 minutes. I think.
Yep, it needed 20 minutes. You couldn't do this match just like 10, 12 minutes. This had to be a good, solid, long opener. Yeah,
I mean, I think my first feelings of this match was the kind of situation of, I was watching it and I was it felt like a match if this was in New Japan. This felt like they would have given this 30 to 45 minutes.
Not as an opener, I don't think. I'd still reckon it would be like a similar kind of length. If it was a main event, for sure.
I don't know. I don't know if it's just me for the pace. For me, it was slow getting into it. It's slow building stuff, and then as all matches started gradually getting better, and then just when he got near the end, I was thinking, is it going to be one of those matches where he hits the one winged angel and he kicks out, and it'll take like 2 or 3 to beat him or something?
Yeah, as soon as you hit the one winged angel, like unless I think Kota Ibushi kicked out of it once, but that's the most protective finishing move out there. No one's kicking out of the one winged angel, despite how much fight there was with Hangman Adam Page. I'm not quite sure if it was like a little bit of a misjudgment there, but it worked really well because it looked like Omega was trying to catch Hangman double shoulder, couldn't quite reach him, and it looked like he was trying to avoid it, or at least trying to get into that position to help him out.
I like that. Yeah. It kind of worked on the story though, kind of like,
Yeah, it did. Yeah, trying to fight it because as soon as that move's hit, it's 1, 2, 3, it's game over.
And he did, and obviously did get hit one angel, and got the 1, 2, 3, and so he has one tournament and will be we would say, he is number one contender technically, but basically he'll be facing the AEW World Champion. The first time he ever has. Actually, it's funny because he's been in the company he's Kenny Omega, but they haven't put him in a title match yet.
No.
So they kind of like, because it's kind of a restraint, I find. It felt they could have easily just. I know it's like the VP who kind of runs the thing. They could have easily put him to the. He could have been in that first match for the AEW World Championship, but they resisted.
Yeah.
And taking it into like now, so it's like it's been a year.
It has, and it's been a year since Kenny Omega and Moxley last went at it in that lights out match, which was glorious fucking garbage wrestling, as Moxley quoted during it.
Yes. So isn't that the match that got them fined because it was too violent?
I have no idea. I wouldn't be surprised.
It probably
there was a lot of crazy shit in that match.
So good though, so good. But so obviously with the way it's set up, so yes, obviously Kenny Omega's going to go for go for the world title, and obviously another setback for Hangman Page. It's
another one.
It's a good story. I've got to be honest, it really is. They've really done it quite well.
Yeah.
But it'd be interesting to see what they do with it. It's like if he's going to try and like maybe trying to get back into the elite, as you said, or maybe I don't know, challenge for another title. He might go for the TNT Championship. I don't know, but I don't know if it's just like they're really teasing for that redemption arc, because you would think if it wasn't anybody but Kenny Omega, I think Hangman Page would have won this match.
Yeah,
I'm just thinking they're really trying to tease it out, so eventually or maybe it's just until you get fans back.
Yeah, looking for that big payoff. I mean, I thought they'd wait, especially with the Bucks FTR match, they'd wait until fans were back in. I thought, okay, the first time all the fans back in, that's when we're going to have the big tag team match. That would have been quite fitting. Yeah,
but to be fair though, it's still a good thing. I really want to see Kenny Omega. It's like the Kenny Omega of old, man.
Yeah.
It's been too long. It's kind of the thing. I don't know if they were just trying to not. He just didn't want to put himself at the top of the cards, as it kind of shows that, if he's running a company, he'd be like, oh, I'm top of the cards. So I think it's kind of done the same with the Young Bucks as well as Cole did. They kind of make sure they're not like prevalent at the top of the card or anything.
Mm-hmm. Trying to make new stars.
Yeah, that kind of respect. But I said I've been watching a lot of one or two more old Kenny Omega matches at New Japan, and I'm like, oh, I want that Kenny back, man.
That one.
It's like, especially with just please. So we got that to look forward to. But yeah, what an opener. I mean, got to be honest, like what? I always believe that pay-per-views should start off with benchmarks, like matches that define what to go on for the rest of the pay-per-view. And damn, this did. Got to be honest.
Each match should be trying to top it. I
got to be honest, they did try. It's like when I think about going for the card, it's just like they kept trying. Every match was just like, just when you think you've that's the match, boom, another match turns up and completely like blows it out of the water, really. But so I think a good match. Said 20 minutes, good length. I would have surprised if they had more time. They would have probably let it go for another 10 minutes. I would have 10-15 minutes, I think.
Yeah, they were talking a lot about the longer the match went, it suited Kenny Omega. He's kind of like the marathon man. Even because the matches we had with Okada were mentioned quite a bit, and those near hour-long matches or matches that were over an hour or bang on an hour.
But I don't know. It's just they did bring it up, so
yeah. The longer the match went on for, it suited Omega. With his matches with Okada, Omega was talking about Okada is the better wrestler, but I'm the better athlete. I can outlast Okada, just wait for Okada to get tired. And then he beat Okada twice in one night, and then also became the greatest.